Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about hair, but more specifically how I repaired my damaged hair after having hand-tied extensions. Let me give you a little backstory. In fall of 2019, I noticed that my hair was thinning more than the normal shed that you see in the shower or when you brush your hair. I even had my hairdresser comment on how it looked like I was going through postpartum hair loss, and at the time I wasn't pregnant and I don't have any kids, so I don't know where that was coming from. I thought it was hormonal. I was working a very stressful marketing job and kind of just chalked it up to that. I did my research and I finally decided that I was going to bite the bullet and get hair extensions. I had had thick hair for my entire life, so having thin hair or thinner than normal hair was really hard for me. I couldn't really put my hair up in a top knot. I couldn't braid it. It looked like I had no hair, at least no hair for me. So in September of 2019, I got hand-tied extensions and I loved them. They were beautiful. I'll insert a picture somewhere. They were absolutely gorgeous, and I kept them in until January or February of 2020 of this year. COVID had just kind of started and I wasn't feeling up to the trip to Boston to get them adjusted. Plus I was having issues with them. They were very dry, they were tangling. I couldn't wear them down without having knots at the nape of my neck, so I just decided to take them out. I actually wrote a whole blog post about my experience with thinning hair and why I decided to get extensions, and I'll leave the link in the description box. It's actually one of my most read blog posts, and it does help a lot of people when deciding to get hair extensions. With hand-tied extensions, if you're not familiar, they're little beaded rows that are around either the crown of your head, the nape of your neck, depending on how many rows and wefts that you have in. I had 3 rows and about 8 to 10 wefts, so I had a lot of hair extensions in. Now, normally when you brush your hair or take a shower, you do have natural shed with your hair, and the beads, when you have hair extensions, keep all that shed in. So let's just say that when I took the beads out and the wefts out and I brushed my hair for the first time, the amount of hair loss or the amount of shed that happened, it scared me. I mean, I was brushing out clumps of hair. So needless to say, I had gone from having thinning hair to having gorgeous thick hair, back to having less hair, at least it felt like less hair, than I had before I got the extensions in. So that was really disheartening for me, especially because, like I said, I've always had super thick hair. So what I decided to do was, and COVID helped with this, is I decided to really dedicate time to take care of my hair and see if I could get it back to the pre-extension, pre-hair loss days. And this is how I did it. So I started using Olaplex. So the Olaplex number 3 is a leave-in hair perfector. So what I do is I wet my hair and I'll comb it through, make sure it's saturated, and leave it on for a good 30 to 45 minutes, and then I'll wash it out. Next, I started using a bond repairing shampoo and conditioner. So these 2 guys right here are my favorites. It's the Fusion Plex by Wella, and I use these every single day to kind of maintain that and make sure that my hair is staying healthy and the bonds are being replenished. Number 3, I use a leave-in product that's very deep conditioning. So I alternate between the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Treatment or the Kerastase 8-Hour Magic Night Serum. I actually wrote about this in my blog post previously. I used this when I had extensions and it was so moisturizing. This is one of my absolute favorites, and I don't know if you can tell by the bottle, but it's gone and I need to stock up on this again. The other thing that I've done, or I've started to do, is I've started to take a collagen supplement. So this is the Vital Proteins Original Collagen Peptides. It has 20 grams of collagen per serving and is for skin, hair, nail, and joint support. A lot of people don't believe in the hype of collagen, but this actually has worked wonders for me. I'll mix it into a smoothie, I'll mix it into my coffee, any drink that I have, and it's doing its job. I also cut down on heat styling. So for 6 months, give or take, I didn't use any heat tools. I didn't blow dry my hair. I didn't straighten my hair. If I did decide to straighten my hair, I kept the temperature below 350 just so that it didn't do any more damage to my hair. I didn't curl it. I just washed my hair, let it air dry, and called it a day. The other big thing I did, and you can probably notice, is that I chopped a lot of my hair off. When I took the extensions out in January, my hair was probably only to here, but the ends were so dead and they were so split and they were just in terrible shape. I just had to cut it all off and start from scratch. And here I am 6 months later, and my hair is actually the thickest that it's felt in a long time. I mean, I chalk it up to all these products, changing my diet. I mean, I'm pregnant now, so I'm sure the prenatal vitamins are helping with the hair growth and making it feel thicker. So it also took me 6 months to get my hair dyed, so I have a lot more highlights in it now. I stopped using a blonde shampoo because it can strip, or a purple shampoo because it can strip a lot of the moisture out of your hair. So I've been using the Color Wow Dream Filter leave-in. So what this does is, if you spray it in your hair and leave it in for 2 to 3 minutes before you wash your hair, it actually takes the minerals out, the stuff that makes your hair look brassy and dry. I only use this about once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks, but this has also been a huge help in helping my hair heal from the extensions. If you guys have any other questions about how I repaired my hair, hand-tied extensions in general, you can click the link to my blog post, which is in the description box. You can leave me a message here or over on any of my social channels, even on my blog, and I'll be happy to answer them. So until next time, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video on how I repaired my damaged hair, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!